I've got a great story for you. It's called the Enchanted Forest Celestial Celebration. In the heart of the Enchanted Forest, where trees whispered secrets to the wind and flowers bloomed in every color imaginable, lived Bearon the Royal Fluff. Bearon, a deep sky blue bear with fur as soft as a cloud, was known throughout the land for his fairness, his magnificent snuggles, and, of course, his tea parties. Every year, when the moon was at its fullest and cast a silver glow upon the forest, Bearon hosted the Moonlit Tea Party, a celebration of friendship, laughter, and the magic of the night. His fur, they say, could predict the weather. Today, it was fluffier than ever, which meant a night of perfect moonbeams and twinkling stars. Preparations were in full swing. Tiny pixies flitted about, stringing starlight across the branches, while the forest creatures gathered sweet berries and honey cakes. Bearon, wearing his crown and wielding his honey dipper scepter, oversaw the preparations with a smile. Everything must be perfect, he boomed in his gentle voice, his voice as warm as a lullaby. The moon was especially important because it amplified the forest's magic, making everything more vibrant and the air sweeter. Tonight, the magic was needed most of all. Suddenly, a flurry of snowflakes swirled into the clearing, announcing the arrival of Glim the Snowball Wizard. Glim, with his cornflower blue beard made of snowflakes and eyes that twinkled like ice cream sprinkles, glided into the clearing. "Greetings, Bearon. I've brought extra sprinkles for the tea," Glim announced in a high-pitched voice. Close behind him, bouncing and jiggling, came Wobble the jelly octopus. Wobble was a dodger blue octopus, his body constantly changing shape and flavor depending on his mood. He had a musical voice and always made people smile. "I've prepared a special moonlit melody," he squished, his voice cheerful as he prepared to dance the night away. Just as Glim began conjuring swirls of ice cream and Wobble started his warm-up, something terrible happened. The sky shifted color, darkening momentarily, and a wave of purple energy zipped through the clearing, disappearing as quickly as it had come. The berries turned gray, the honey cakes were crushed into crumbs, and the twinkling starlight lost its light. Everyone gasped in shock, and Bearon's usually fluffy fur stood on end. "What in the world was that?" he asked, his voice filled with concern. The moon was still shining, but something had definitely gone wrong. "My fur says something's amiss," Bearon mumbled, looking worried. "Glim, can you help us investigate?" Glim, ever the clever wizard, used his ice cream scoop spells to examine the area. Glim hummed thoughtfully. "It seems a dark force has disrupted the party." Then Wobble, with his ability to leave trails of giggles and light, started to wiggle towards the origin of the purple energy. "Let's follow the trail and find out what happened." And so, the unlikely trio set off on a quest through the Enchanted Forest. They followed a trail of faint, glittering purple dust, dodging mischievous sprites, and navigating through a maze of glowing mushrooms. Along the way, Bearon's noble heart guided them. Glim's magical skills helped them overcome obstacles, and Wobble's squishy flexibility allowed them to squeeze through tight spaces and see things from unique angles. Wobble's voice was cheerful, even in the midst of trouble. "We'll get through this," he always said. Their journey led them to a hidden cave, where they discovered the source of the purple energy, a grumpy, shadowy creature, known only as the Gloom. It was trying to steal the magic of the moon to make everyone sad. "This Gloom is trying to steal all the joy from the forest," Glim cried, as he recognized the creature's dark magic. "We must stop it," Bearon declared, his voice firm. The Gloom, with its swirling purple aura, tried to block their path. Bearon's fur bristled with determination, Glim cast spells of sparkling light, and Wobble used his ink to create a dazzling underwater disco light show to distract the Gloom. Together, they faced the Gloom and its power. Bearon, using his wisdom, understood the creature was scared and alone, and not just grumpy. Glim's magic illuminated the Gloom's hidden sadness. Wobble, with his rhythmic moves, sent the Gloom into a rhythmic lullaby. As the Gloom began to feel calmer, the trio made a plan. They would combine their powers to restore the forest's magic. Working together, Bearon, Glim and Wobble started their plan. Bearon used his honey dipper scepter to channel the moonlight. Glim's magic created a shield of sparkling joy. and Wobble's melodies, in a soft lullaby, soothed the gloom, slowly turning the purple energy into beams of kindness. As the gloom felt better, the berries and honey cakes regained their flavors, the starlight twinkled brighter, and the joy of the moonlit tea party returned. As the sun set and the moon rose into the sky, the forest was filled with laughter and music again. The gloom, now filled with joy, was invited to the party. The friends discovered that even the grumpiest creatures could find happiness when surrounded by friendship and kindness. With the magic of the moon restored, the moonlit tea party was more magnificent than ever. Everyone danced, sang lullabies, and ate delicious treats. Bearon, Glim, and Wobble, side by side, knew that even the darkest moments could be overcome with friendship, teamwork, and a little bit of magic. As the night came to an end, everyone felt an extra sense of belonging, and that was all that was needed. The forest was calm once more, and the moon smiled down on them all. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What happened at the beginning of the story that caused problems? Let's see how you did. The answer is, a wave of purple energy zipped through the clearing and caused the berries to turn grey, the honeycakes to crumble, and the starlight to fade. You did a great job! Thank you for listening to Story Pie. I hope to see you again soon.